Hi everybody, you are watching Love Blog. My name is Nick and now we in Helsinki on conf called SLUSH with Piia and Lauri.
Hello.
Yeah, привет, как дела? We're very happy to be here with our Russian friends.
Cool. These guys make SLUSH. So
Yeah.
please tell our viewers something about SLUSH. What
Yeah.
is it?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Where to start?
Well,
it started?
SLUSH is the biggest European startup event, and probably
the best.
probably the best and the
Yeah.
coolest in the whole world. We've grown up from a small student community and of a 300 people event to a 15,000 people event in just 7 years, year by year. The core of that are the students and the student community and our startup ecosystem with all the university, all the entrepreneurship society, startup sauna and SLUSH.
And what is SLUSH now?
Well,
Look at over here.
SLUSH is it's 15,000 people, 1,700 startups, 700 investors, 1,500 volunteers from 50 countries coming together to create new business, share ideas, and to create the future together. So it's a really cool concept. It's come a long way from what it was before.
Yeah, and most one idea of SLUSH is to connect startups with investors.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
had last year, for instance, we had 3,800 meetings between startups and investors.
Yeah.
With our unique matchmaking tool, we really tried to find the best matches between the best rockstar startups and the best investors, making them together, having a 15-minute meeting. We had 3,800 meetings. The result of those meetings was 280 millions of euros of investment in the next 4 months. There is a
awesome.
good result. We believe that this kind of cool atmosphere over here supports that. Of course, you need executive here, you need media such as you guys over here to put up the buzz. Like our former prime minister said, this kind of, it's unheard of to create this kind of startup buzz here. It's done mainly by 20 to 25-year-old students, non-profit community doing it together. 1,500 volunteers here. It's a truly unique concept,
Okay.
and it works very well.
Cool. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
And tell us please about China and about all plans of SLUSH.
Okay. So the China is transforming. This is the very important thing you have to understand, because made in China is not a sign of quality,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
cheap plastic toys that break down. But they have realized that the factories are becoming empty in China. They have to transform their economy. So how do they do it? And they've come up that they want to build entrepreneurship and innovation. And then they look around in the world and like, where do we get like good ideas? How do we do this? And they see SLUSH. Like, guys, come to China. Bring this excitement, this community, this impact. So, why not? It's the best idea in the world, right?
Exactly.
So it's second big idea from SLUSH, yeah? To work with China.
Yeah, and also when you look at from China point of view, there is, I think, two parts of what Piia also mentioned here. One is 一带一路, building more bridges between Europe and the kind of the Silk Road of the 21st century. From the innovation point of view, there is no better point than Scandinavia, Nordics, Helsinki, and SLUSH. And the second thing is 大同创业, one 同创新, the phrase that we so much like, meaning mass entrepreneurship and innovation campaign. Put up this spring by the Prime Minister of China, Li Keqiang, in the Startup Street in Zhongguancun. Our event was just next to that.
In Beijing.
And the key people doing the event, 1,300 people event, were from that community. So we are truly building some unique bridges for the first time. It's not easy to go to China. Google, Facebook, and they have some challenges to go to China. It's not an easy environment, but because of this strategy which is there behind, and because SLUSH is what it is, we are there. And cooperating with Chinese startups, investors, creating something totally new.
Yeah.
This year was just a pilot project, but what is coming in the following years, that is something
just that.
absolutely...
It's a good start.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
So So maybe you think something about connection with Russia and Russian
we already
startups.
We actually already have
Skolkovo,
cooperation.
yeah?
Of
with
course.
Skolkovo, for example, for a long time.
Yeah.
So
And you have to talk
we
with
think
all
so.
of us also.
Yeah, so definitely, and we're looking for places where we can inspire the local community to make a change, and where Slush concept could succeed. And this is the first year for Slush to do big events outside of Finland, and we are really excited because we've succeeded really well. So obviously we want to expand because we can't expand much in Finland anymore. We want to bring this, I don't know, excitement to everybody else as well.
We had an event not only in China, but in Japan already on spring, Slush Asia event with over 3,000 people. Next year they will have 10,000 people, which is soon bigger than our event in Helsinki. In China it's also growing. It's really interesting. We had an event in Reykjavik, Slush Play, activities in Berlin, New York, Great Britain. So Slush is truly going global this year. Slush World campaign.
So, what can you suggest to our viewers, our small startups who thinking about some big ideas? How you make it and what difficulties?
A few things. Do things from your heart. Do what you love. I think that's at the very core. Never give up. Okay, there might be some points that you have to, of course, examine where you are, but never give up. We had a phrase there where we never give up. If you never give up, you'll never fail. In China, things are very difficult. You really need to push things further and believe in what you're doing. Start also from the question why you are doing things. If you have a strong passion and faith in your heart, it will take you further because there are going to be a lot of challenges. That is for sure for startups. Believe in what you're doing. Do what you love. I think those are the key things that you can start.
Cool. Great.
And I think also it's because a lot of people, they have that passion and they have those ideas, but they're not not ready, or they're scared of failing, and you have to ask yourself, don't fear the fail. You have to ask yourself that if I don't do this now, then when will I do it? And if I don't do it for myself and the world, then who will?
Who will do it?
Yeah, exactly. And if you then after that you think that it's not worth doing, then don't do it at all.
And another really good point for the startups, if you want to get your things further, come to Slush.
Oh yeah.
That's the best way of getting you further.
Set up if set up a community, put up a pitching competition. Call us. We'll organize a small event in Russia, maybe St. Petersburg, Moscow, who knows. And then you can come to Slush.
And we are cooperating with Startup Sauna, part of our ecosystem. They are doing a lot of local events, so you can check that out. Come to our accelerator program in Startup Sauna. Their finals are always in Slush in the autumn edition. There are great opportunities in Finland. I would like to add also that if you want to go into China, if you're interested about China, one thing is very important is to understand the environment, in the culture, because it's very different from Finland or from Europe or from Russia even. That's one thing. Language will help you out. Many people can speak English, but language is very important.
It's like in our world, I think China,
Yeah, definitely. And also another thing is that, like we discussed with Alibaba folks, we asked how to succeed in China. Two things: know the environment. Second, get along with the government. That was kind of a nice addition for that. So you need to know also the structure, what is possible to do, and that's a good thing to start up when you're doing things in China also. Cool. And of course, also there, come to Slush, because Slush China is going to be there also next year.
Come to Slush, guys.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much
guys.
for your time, for this great interview. Thank you.
Any more questions or anything?
I think it's maybe
let's say greetings. Let's say greetings. Yeah.
I would like to say one more thing to the camera. Can I say it? Okay. Guys, there is no such thing as impossible. It doesn't exist. Okay? There are things that are difficult, but if you're determined, you can do anything.
Cool.
Everything is possible.
Yeah.
And we want to send big greetings for our Russian friends. Привет, как дела? Давай, хорошо. We are really happy to have you here. Welcome to Finland, welcome to China, welcome to Slush.
Cool, thank you. Thank you, guys.